My name is Frederick Arp, and I'm CEO of Volvo Car Corporation.
Frederick, Volvo is here in the United States. We know it well. It's also global. But in Europe, tell me what's going on in Europe versus America on getting off the dependence of foreign oil.
Well, let me start with something that is linked to the society as a whole. And about a year ago, we had a report out from something that we call the Oil Commission in Sweden, which was led by our previous Prime Minister, and which was an attempt to try to go through the whole society and try to understand in various sectors what is the best fuel to be used, and how do you get from where we are currently to a desired position, like maybe 2020. And some very aggressive targets were set up to reduce then the fossil fuel usage by maybe 80%. That report out was very interesting. That was one of many discussion areas which is ongoing in Europe. Of course, there has been many reports by various organizations in the last 2-3 years. And if you take it home to the car sector, it is a very intense discussion in the Parliament, in the EU Parliament and the Commission right now concerning a future legislation on CO2, which is likely to take the average of CO2 impact from cars from the current level of about 161 grams down to 130 grams by 2012.
What are they instigating? Are they implementing perhaps congestion or tariffs? Are they implementing things that actually make the consumer use less fuel?
Well, that's the interesting dilemma, of course, because history has shown us that if we take a car and we just reduce 20% over the next 5 to 10 years, then that's fine. But if at the same time wealth build-up means that more and more consumes richer cars, both when it comes to body size and when it comes to engines and when it comes to, let's say, air conditioning and things like that, then that dimension offsets the general efficiency improvement on a given car. But that's a journey, and I think what we need to do over and above what we've done in the past is that we should not only accept to do it vehicle by vehicle over time, but also the whole fleet that we are selling needs to go down regardless of mix changes. So that's really what is new, and that's what we have in the next 5 to 10 years to deliver on, and there will be many ways to get to that target. One key way is to create more efficient combustion engines as they are by diesel turbo technology, more boosting, and smaller engines propels the same type of car. And a second avenue which we are pursuing is alternative fuels. And a third avenue is really all the electrification, where you try to make affordable solutions to customers of combining, for instance, the combustion engine, diesel or petrol of smaller size, with plug-in or with hybrid in various ways.